Let's watch
a few
this.
days ago.
So we got some Gears of War E-Day news. Y'all already know. Big time Gears of War fan. Okay. Been playing all my life. Absolutely love this game. Took a few years off from playing the game. And but I'm back. I need to keep it in my rotation. Absolutely love the game. So and we got some more Gears of War E-Day news. So the last thing that we've heard when it comes to Gears of War E-Day is that it's coming. But that's literally it. Nothing else, nothing, no beta updates, no new trailers, nothing, none of that. So hopefully we get something big this year, but let's see what this video has to say.
Gears of War E-Day will be the most ambitious Gears game.
Can you guys hear it okay?
According to the head of the Coalition studio, Mike Crump. As always, I'm your host Stabs, and let's get into what the studio head has had to say in this recent Xbox article a few days ago.
Okay.
And what that means for Gears E-Day and what could possibly be in store for us.
It just sounded like he said Gears E-Date.
So this article comes from the Xbox Wire on December the 18th, where many Xbox game studios give a thank you for 2025, alongside looking forward to the 25-year anniversary of Xbox, and to tease a little bit of what's coming next. The question to Crump was, what is the studio most looking forward to in 2026? And this is his response. Next year marks the 20th anniversary of Gears of War.
That is crazy. 20 years of Gears of War.
And we can't think of a bigger way to celebrate than with the release of Gears of War E-Day. This is our most ambitious game yet. Entirely.
Okay, so my problem with the word ambitious, bro, that's older than me. Yeah, this franchise is old. There's a lot of people that it's older than. Yeah, it's good. I love this franchise, man. All right, so when I hear the word ambitious, a lot of people like assume or like make the connection ambitious means good. Ambitious doesn't mean good. Ambitious means you might be taking on too much to handle and then everything kind of feels lackluster. And that's kind of what happened with Gears 5. There wasn't enough content and then they did like, what was it? They did like the fucking loot boxes or some shit. Like Gears 4 had loot boxes, but Gears 5 took it like a whole step forward. It got like super aggressive with it or some shit.
Built from scratch in Unreal Engine 5 to feel like Gears and play like new. This is a return to our roots as Marcus and Dom face the Locust for the first time ever. It's the best place to jump into the Gears universe and we can't wait to share more next year. Now,
so this is going to be a prequel to every game that we've had, which is going to be pretty cool. I hope that if they do this, right, if they do the Gears of War E-Day, I hope that it is big. I hope it's very successful. I really do. I really want this franchise to be big. Well, not like big, but like, you know, enough to continue it, at least. And I really, really hope that they do a Gears of War like Marcus Phoenix collection or something like that, where they bundle all the games, Gears 1, 2, 3, campaign into one, give us Gears of War 3 multiplayer, keep all the same progression that was in Gears of War 3, update it so it works with keyboard and mouse. Literally what Delta Online is, but with the Gears 1, 2, and 3 campaigns. And no bullshit. Keep the dark, gritty aesthetic. Don't fucking change shit. The art direction back then was goated, and it's still goated today.
Overall, this quote is exciting, but let's try and break down and decode this quote, starting from the beginning. The 20-year anniversary of Gears. So it's gonna be an absolutely huge year for Gears, man, and I cannot wait to see how we're gonna celebrate it. Our most ambitious game yet. This part of the quote is crazy to say, and you're only really gonna say this if you're confident about your product and how you think Gears fans will react to that.
I don't think so. I disagree with that entirely. I don't believe that you're gonna say that if you're super confident in your game. I'm pretty sure we've had so many games released that say, "Oh, this is the most ambitious blah 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 yet," and it's just turned out to be shit.
As Gears ever would potentially be in terms of scale of the campaign and multiplayer, having features and gameplay that we could possibly only dream of in older Gears games. But then again, Gears 5 also had features that older Gears games never had, like the open world, skiff, etc.
It was kind of ass.
Those features weren't received well.
No.
So we need them to innovate, but within the identity and theme.
They just need to keep a linear story.
Gameplay, right?
Keep a linear story, deliver us fucking the horde mode, the hive buster mode, because a lot of people like the hive buster mode in Gears 5 from what I hear. Um give us the beast mode where you get to play as the locust and try and kill, if I remember right, that's how that worked. It's been a long time since I played that. So correct me if I'm wrong, but we could do that. And give us like good fucking progression, not bullshit progression where like, oh, you only get a few things, few little tad bits here and there, and then everything else is locked behind a fucking paywall, kind of like what Battlefield 6 is doing. Don't give us that. Give us true fucking progression, true skin unlocks, just like we had in Gears of War 3. It is that simple.
You can't venture into new themes and ideas that don't fit Gears at all. But in terms of scale, I am confident because I do remember a quote from the studio art director stating that the Locust drone in the trailer was just the beginning and that they're scaling the Locust up from there, and that really excited me. So overall, an interesting one, but
Hold on, I need him to repeat that. Okay, hold on. We transformed the drone into something fearsome, physically intimidating, and utterly brutal. Okay, so this is, I hope they go back to the dark, gritty aesthetic that they
and
had.
that really excited me. So overall, an interesting one, but I am a bit nervous as well. Entirely built from scratch in Unreal Engine 5. Now this makes sense, because all the way back in May 2021, so man, we're talking over 4.5 years ago, the Coalition tweeted saying that they were moving to Unreal Engine 5, shifting their assets to next-gen development, and that we won't be hearing any announcement for a while from that point. And this ended up being the case, so that's why the development has taken as long.
So this trailer that he's showing in the background, it looks really good. And I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt with the Unreal Engine 5 stuff just because they've been using Unreal Engine 5 for every single Gears of War game ever. So the people that knew what the fuck they were doing with Unreal Engine should have taught everyone else that came afterwards at the Coalition and stuff. So hopefully it should be good. I'm hoping that it'll be good. Yeah, I hope as well that it's made with love and not greed.
Building E-Day from scratch in UE5 means that they've built all their next generation assets and core gameplay systems from scratch, and not porting over old mechanics and assets from older Gears games, like what they did with Gears 4 and 5. What Mike Crump has had to say about Unreal Engine 5 does go in line with some of the quotes back in June 2024. That does fill me with confidence. For instance, this quote back in 2024.
Oh my god, I remember that mission.
With the advancements in Unreal Engine 5. The leap in technical capabilities is tremendous, explains Kate Rayner, studio technical director at the Coalition. This includes over 100 times more environment and character details than Gears 5, hardware ray-traced lighting, reflections and shadows, next-generation destruction and gore, and cutting-edge animation technology. The name just...
Bro, okay, the gore has to be top-notch, okay? That is like one of the best things about Gears, is the gore. If I'm not seeing fucking heads explode and necks squirt blood like I'm seeing in Gears 3, if I'm not seeing fucking guts explode everywhere or the body explode into multiple pieces, I don't want it. I need to see, I need it bloodier and gorier than ever. No, I want no bars held. None. None.
A few of the countless improvements that will make Gears of War E-Day an unrivaled visual experience. Our ambition is to, once again, set a new standard in technical excellence. We have fully modernized Gears from the ground up, infusing the DNA of Gears with the full capabilities of modern gaming technology. Every character, environment, and animation in Gears of War E-Day has been completely rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5, allowing us to portray the Gears universe with unprecedented detail and fidelity. So literally from scratch, from the ground up, like the original Gears game, really. It's gonna hopefully look insane. The destruction, the blood, gore. The Locusts have the potential to look their best ever in Unreal Engine 5, and even the character and enemy animations being built from scratch. That's gonna be crazy, especially when you think of the animations in the E-Day trailer. And this goes nicely with the next part of what Mike Crump recently stated for the game, to feel like Gears and play like new. Of course, Gears' core gameplay has barely changed in 20 years.
I don't know.
It's a turn off for a lot of new players of Gears that play some of the latest games nowadays to have such advanced gameplay compared to Gears. so I'm wondering how they can tweak this unique but aged core gameplay whilst ensuring it still really does feel like Gears with the weight and intensity of the characters.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know if it needs to be changed. Like, yeah, sure, it's gotta attract new players, but the movement is so good. Like the movement is extremely smooth in Gears 4 or Gears 5 and in Gears 4 and even Gears 3. I don't really see them like needing to like tweak that in terms of like the core movement, but maybe like in the guns department or something else, but they should not fuck with the movement whatsoever.
The world, the gameplay, how the guns feel and sound, the intricate movement mechanics, etc. Trump mentioned returning to our roots in the quote, which I feel is powerful because that's how the E-Day trailer felt. Going back to the roots of the franchise and not going off the rails like how Gears 5 did. Trump said it's the best place to jump into the Gears universe and we can't wait to share more next year. And I really hope he's right that it will be the best place for new players to jump into Gears of War for the first time ever. And in my opinion, it has to be a showcase and advertisement of what Gears truly is at its core. How unique of a game, franchise and world it is, and showcasing larger than life characters in such a unique world. Showcasing amazing and emotional storytelling. Who are Marcus and Dom,
That was a
and
tough
why are
that
they
was a
such
tough
loved,
moment.
iconic characters? What is this world of Sarah and the backstory to it that leads to so many years of war and so many more games in the franchise? And they gotta showcase the Locust at their very best and most merciless from where it all began.
That shit is
Emergence Day.
crazy.
Showcasing how unique and monstrous
Oh,
these
the
enemies
Berserker.
are and make fans love to hate them, which is how we felt in the original trilogy. Man, they have to showcase why Gears gameplay is so unique and loved, whilst bringing it up to date with next gen technology, as well as of course next gen graphics, as Gears has always been a powerhouse at that. But to summarise, I'd say a pretty confident quote from the Coalition studio head Mike Crump, but only time will tell if that confidence was warranted or not. Overall, I'm really excited about this little update, and I know these are just little tiny breadcrumbs for now, obviously, but the ball has started rolling as 2026 begins. We're finally getting some movement, and I'm just itching to find out more. It's gonna be a fun ride for sure. I'll be covering everything Gears E-Day related on.
I don't know, man. I really hope they hit it out of the park. They gotta launch with plenty enough content. They gotta have the core shit down. And if they feel like they need to innovate on it, then do not fuck with the movement. There's a lot. I think there's a lot riding on this Gears. And if it doesn't sell well or do well, and hold players, enough, I think they're gonna stop making Gears games. And it's kind of sad because Xbox is just kind of dying. Like, I mean, Halo's super shit. I think if they're gonna make one more Halo, and if it fails, they might honestly just stop the Halo franchise, like continuing it, and just start remastering everything over and over and over again. And that's what I really hope doesn't happen for Gears, genuinely.